Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Fall River Media News. I got some headlines updates to actually tell you guys what is going on and what happened. At the bus station. But first, I want to talk about the train. I want to talk about the train because you know I I had my doubts. Okay, what was going to happen? Okay, with the actual train. So and you know, and they said at the meeting, well, um, that the train is going to happen. That it's not going to happen. I have my doubts with it. I don't even think it's going to happen. But they need a what do you call it, a something happened, and they said that they're not going to have the train until at the end of the year. And I've said this. I'm saying I said this a couple of times that they're not going to have the train until the end of the year. They need a uh, uh, well, but I'm going to get back to that. I'm going to get back to the train, but yesterday something happened at the bus station in Fall River. Um, there was a guy. One of the sort of workers over there was, they got uh, he got tagged with a needle going in cleaning the bathrooms, and I just want to know. I mean, I just want to know if that guy's all right. I'm saying the sort of work. I want to know if he's okay because of because when he went in to go clean the bathroom, what happened was he got hit with he got stabbed with a needle in the arm. We don't know if it was intentionally, but the guy could have been on on drugs or something, and the sort of employee. I'm not going to mention his name, but I just want to know if if he's okay. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's been a lot of things going on down there in the bus station over there. Okay, and and people had told me. You know what I'm saying, people talk to me every every time. I mean, as a sort of bus driver, as a bus rider. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've had old ladies, elderly, tell me that they're not safe. Okay, down there. Okay, I had people tell me that. You know what I'm saying? They're not safe. I mean, things go on, and inside the terminal. I mean, people don't have no respect for others. You know what I'm saying? They constantly they constantly fight over there. They constantly smoke on the property, which is that they're not supposed to. They've been told several times to smoke off the property, not on the property. Okay, they've been told this several times. Okay, and now Serta wants to put a security guard in there. So what is a security guard going to do where a police officer cannot do? You know what I'm saying? So a security guard, all he's going to do is call the police, okay? Because security guards, they cannot arrest anybody, okay? They can't, okay? They cannot arrest anybody because I used to be a security guard, so they cannot arrest anybody. So the only thing is that they could actually call the cops, okay? So I mean, now, so why put a security guard in there, okay? When you're gonna the cops are going to be there. So why don't you just actually put a cop in there and just one detail in there, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Hire the detail just for that specific area. Okay, the bus station. Okay, I mean, people are not safe down there. Okay, you get people, they're swearing or they're pulling knives and stuff. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, the bus drivers. I mean, right now we are losing 3 bus drivers, and I don't care. I'm saying, we're losing bus drivers. I'm saying, we're losing 3 bus drivers. Okay, and it's about time I go public with this. Okay, Serta needs to do something about it. Okay, they need to do something. They need to do something about it because first off, okay, we're losing bus drivers. Okay, we are. Okay, I mean, it's hard to find. It's hard to find. Bus drivers, but we also want the bus drivers too to be safe too. You know what I'm saying? When they're actually, when they're actually driving too. We want the people to be safe on the bus too as well. You know what I'm saying? We can't keep dedicating the people, like this. You know what I'm saying? We can't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and personally, I cannot wait. Okay. I just cannot wait to get, I just cannot wait for Serta, so that way I can pay my ticket again. You know what I'm saying? I cannot wait for that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we have to, we got to keep our bus terminal safe. Okay, for one. Okay, we got to keep the people. We got to keep the people safe too as well. You know what I'm saying? The elderly that go in there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep certain workers safe too as well. That is also the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? We can't, we can't keep letting this stuff go on all the time. We can't. You know what I'm saying? We can't. And my mom was on a bus. My mom's 78 years old. My mom don't even want to take a bus anymore. You know what I'm saying? She don't even want to. You know what I'm saying? That's how scary it is. Okay. And we basically, have to, do something, about all these issues that are going on down there in the bus station. You know what I'm saying? We have to. And I'm not going, I mean, putting a security guard down there, it's kind of iffy to put putting a security guard down there, right? What's a security guard going to do? You know what I'm saying? All he's going to do is pick up the phone, call the police. Police are going to come, right? Come in, check out the situation, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it's going to be done. Where you can have a police officer there, you know what I'm saying, inside the terminal. Okay. I mean, if not, I mean, my best bet is to hire a state trooper over there. You know what I'm saying? My opinion, I wish, SRTA, SRTA, they would hire a state trooper over there because state trooper is more stricter than the Fall River Police Department is. You know what I'm saying? I wish. You know what I'm saying things have got people screaming out there, fighting out there at the terminal. I mean, I as a bus rider, I sit on I'm there and I see all this stuff that goes on. You know what I'm saying? Even at the bus station, you know what I'm saying? I sit there, I see all this stuff goes on. I'm like, wow. I says, holy mackerel. I said, look at this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I says, wow, look at this. I mean, it's not that. I mean, when I was taking a bus and I go, what? I mean, one of my employees had told me, you know what I'm saying, that, there was a fight down there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we have to, we can't have all this stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? We can't. I mean, it's awful. I mean, I was riding on the New Bedford bus with my wife. Okay, I was riding on that, and all of a sudden, there's a woman right in front of me vaporing, and I could see the smoke coming down her nose. You know what I'm saying? And I actually told the bus driver about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm actually, hoping that the bus driver wrote a report on that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to call CERTA and I'm going to let them know, the stuff that's happening because we're behind the bus drivers 100%, and we can't be we can't we don't want to lose bus drivers. You know what I'm saying? Because of all these issues that are going on. You know what I'm saying? We love the bus drivers. You know what I'm saying? We do. I mean, they're great. They're great workers. They put up with a lot, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? And I totally get it. You know what I'm saying? They put up with a lot, so we have to stand by them for 100%. You know what I'm saying? Because those are the only they said they're the only people that's my source of transportation. You know what I'm saying? I want my wife to be safe on the bus. Okay, I want my son to be safe on the bus. I want also other people to be safe on the bus. And there's also children too that go on that bus. You know what I'm saying? We need them to be safe. You know what I'm saying? We need it. You know what I'm saying? There has to we need the children, their families go on that bus. We need people to be safe. You know what I'm saying? And there's no so we actually do need people to be safe. You know what I'm saying? And and I hope and I hope CERTA comes to a conclusion on on what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I hope. You know what I'm saying? I'm just I mean, it's like this. If you see something, you say something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't let it go. I mean, say something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like if you see an argument on the bus, if you see an argument on the bus, you say something. You know, and you know, and you actually say something. You know, say something about it. You know what I'm saying? Say, hey, look, alert the bus driver. Let the bus driver know, hey, there's an argument on the bus, or somebody's doing because bus drivers, what they do is they're only supposed to keep their eye on the road. They cannot see what's in back of them. You know what I'm saying? Just like I cannot see my Trump flag in back of me. You know what I'm saying? They cannot. You know what I'm saying? You know, and so I mean, people gotta speak up, man. Speak up because if you let it keep going on, even at the bus station or at the bus turn or on the bus, you know what I'm saying? If you let these problems keep going on, something, the problems are only going to get worse. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, we have to get a hold on it. You know what I'm saying? And say, hey, look, something. People are getting nervous over here. Families are coming in, with their children to sit in a bus station. We need to, we got to get a hold on this because if you don't get a hold on it, the problem is only going to get worse. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we actually need to do. So, but again, it's up to CERTA. CERTA needs to, CERTA, they need to step in and say, hey, enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? I love riding the bus. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love riding the bus. That is my source of transportation, and I want to keep that. You know what I'm saying? That's my source of transportation for work. You know what I'm saying? When I go to work, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes I get nervous, when I'm on the bus. You know what I'm saying? I do. I mean, and for me, I shouldn't be nervous on the bus. You know what I'm saying? I should be, because I sit there. Sometimes I have my earphones on. Sometimes my wife and I, we like to take rides to New Bedford. We like to take rides to Fairhaven and stuff like that. If we can, stop all these things that are going on, in the bus station and also on the bus, I mean, we can gain more. We can gain more ridership. You know what I'm saying? The federal government will give more money. You know what I'm saying? But we have to we have to not you know we have to stop all these things that are going on. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, it's and I get the whole thing. It's all a lot of respect. It's disrespect and everything else. They disrespect the bus drivers. They just like Danny Robillard. When Danny Robillard was on the was going on the bus, and the guy I mean, the guy said something, oh, what was he going to do? Drive the bus? You know what I'm saying? But, people should not be disrespectful to anybody. You know what I'm saying? People should be kind to each other. Okay? Kind. You know what I'm saying? Hey, all right, well, this guy's, hey, you let, if there's somebody in a wheelchair that needs to get on the bus, that person should have the right to go first. Okay? That person should have the right to go first, not last. I mean, and it's sad. You know what I'm saying? But Serta has to step in. The bosses down in New Bedford, the big bosses down in New Bedford, they have to step in and they got to say something. Okay? They can't. They got to say something, because if they don't say anything, the problem is still going to continue at the Fall River bus station. Cops there all the time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's horrible. You know what I'm saying? And I'm even afraid to be there. You know what I'm saying? Myself, and I'm a bus. I ride the bus a lot. You know what I'm saying? And and because that's my source of transportation. I like riding the bus. I love Serta. You know what I'm saying? I love Richter. I go on. Sometimes I go to my wife and I will take a Richter ride to. We'll take the Richter ride to Newport, to Providence. And go in and we go in and see like mansions and stuff like that. So I mean those things. You know what I'm saying? We love those kind of things. You know what I'm saying? That's an adventure for us. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, we just want people to be safe. You know what I'm saying? Please be safe. Be safe. And that's what we want people to do, is to be safe. We don't want people, to be pushed around and get picked on either. You know what I'm saying? For no reason at all. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they got to encourage. They got it. I'm going to go. Matter of fact, I'm going to go on. Let me see. I'm going to go live on Instagram too, because I will put that out there too as well. Yeah. So, I was just talking about SRTA, and we were just talking about that. You know what I'm saying? And about the problems and stuff that's going on down there. With all the disrespect, and they push the bus drivers around, too. And I mean, somebody's got, we have to stick up for the bus drivers. We do. We got to stick up for the bus drivers. You know what I'm saying? And it's the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Is to stick up for them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you actually see something, you say something. You know what I'm saying? If you see somebody doing, something in the back of the bus driver cannot see in the back. They have to focus and keep their eye on the road. You know what I'm saying? So if you see something, you say something. You go to the bus driver and say, "Hey, look, I saw somebody smoking, or I saw somebody vaporing back there, or I saw somebody, fighting and arguing back there." Or they're playing the music loud, which is they're not supposed to. I mean, they've been told several times not to do it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to listen to music, you put your earphones on. Don't put your earphones on if you want to listen to music. Okay. I mean, that's the best way to do it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so that way people are safe on the bus. We have to we have to now get a handle on all this, because if we don't get a handle on this, the problem at that bus station is going to get worse. Okay, cops are going to be there every single day, every day, every day, every day. You know what I'm saying? And even the workers over there sometimes they're not safe either. You know what I'm saying? So we have to do what we can do to keep people safe. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep, the families, the kids that go in there, you know what I'm saying? The little kids that go in there, the little kids over there, they don't want it. They don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? They want to go in there, catch their bus, boom, go. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but it's up to SRTA. I mean, SRTA is the one that has to put their foot down on all that stuff. They got it. You know what I'm saying? The problem's not going away unless SRTA says something. You know what I'm saying? And say, hey, look, you know what? We're getting numerous complaints about what's going on over here in the terminal. We got live videos going, on Facebook, Twitter, and all this other stuff, and about what's going on down here. So I'm gonna say, I have elderly come up to me and tell me, you know what I'm saying, and they're scared. You know what I'm saying? They are. I mean, they're like, wow, geez, all these fighting going on over here, cops back and forth and over here, and all, and But like I said, I just want to know if that SRTA employee is okay. You know what I'm saying? Because he did not deserve that. He did not deserve it at all. I want to know if he's all right. And I hope, he is okay. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, a young guy, mid-20s, he's got a family. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what is this world actually coming going to? You know what I'm saying? No respect. You know what I'm saying? People screaming and yelling at people out there and everything. I mean, I'm there. My wife and I are there. It's like, what are you doing? Okay. Why are you screaming? Why are they screaming for? You know what I'm saying? What is the specific problem? Okay. I mean, if you got a problem, man, seek counseling or mental health or something, profession, you know what I'm saying? Something, you know what I'm saying? If you got an issue, I mean, we have to protect the bus station. We got to protect the bus drivers. We got to protect the people that are on it. You know what I'm saying? And people's families and stuff like that. Come on. They play music on the bus. They do all kinds of crazy things on the bus. I mean, hey, sometimes the bus drivers don't even want to say anything. You know what I'm saying? Because they're afraid that they may be offended. You know what I'm saying? The people may be, they may be offended. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to offend anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't. But I mean, like I said, if you see something, say something. You know what I'm saying? Because, you can't let these people keep doing what they're doing. Okay. And, people get on here with push carts. Okay. Blocking the way, blocking the way over there. People get on the bus, they push carts. People get on there with carriages, and then when the bus driver says, hey, you got to fold your carriage. Oh, I don't have to do anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to do anything. I ride the bus. I pay for the ride. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to fold anything. So that is the people's attitude. You know what I'm saying? And then the bus driver's like, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this is why bus drivers don't want to say anything. Okay. Because every time they say something, it always falls back on them. And I see it. Okay. And I see it. And it's not right. Okay. It's not right. You know what I'm saying? We have to, we got it. Something has to be done about it. And SRTA is the only person that the company SRTA is the only people that has the right, that has to step in and do something about it. I'm saying, I mean, the workers down over here at the bus station. I feel bad for them. I do. You know what I'm saying? Because they got to put up with a lot over there. You know what I'm saying, and people got, no respect. There's no respect whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? But and we're losing bus drivers. You know what I'm saying, I mean, it came out of the horse's mouth. I mean, we already lost 3 bus drivers, but then we lost another bus driver. But I think she went to. Let me see. I think she went and got another job. But hey, you know what I'm saying? And everybody leaves jobs and go to other jobs and stuff. So but I mean, we have to, we got to basically do something about it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's actually Soda has to. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it costs them money when they break stuff in the terminal. It costs them a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? When they break doors or they break something over there, it costs them money. But what we need is somebody to go. But what we need is somebody to go. Um, uh, we need a man, a man to go into the men's bathroom to see what's going on over there. Okay, that's what we need. Okay, that's what we need to do. Um, what else do we need? We need a woman to go into the women's bathroom to see what's going on over there. Okay, without anybody knowing. Okay, I don't care who it is. You know what I'm saying? It could be an undercover detective. It could be an undercover cop for the men's room. It could be an undercover policewoman for the ladies' room. That things need to settle down over there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to give Sutter a call today, and I'm going to let them know about it. You know what I'm saying? That the stuff that is going on over there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to, later I'm going to let them know. So about what is going on over there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not right. You know what I'm saying people shouldn't be doing what they're doing over there. They shouldn't be smoking on the property. They get mad when you tell them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you're not, they get mad when you tell them, look, you're not supposed to smoke on the property. You know what I'm saying? They get mad. Oh, I mean, but you guys do it. No, certain drivers does not smoke cigarettes on the property. They matter of fact, I've seen a whole bunch of the ones that did smoke. What they do is they go off the property and go smoking. Okay, I witnessed that. The certain drivers they go off the property when they have a cigarette. I've seen it happen. I'm saying, you know, um, certain drivers they don't smoke. On the property they go off the property of the smoke. So follow the example. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to follow the example because if you don't follow the example, you're gonna have issues. You know what I'm saying? So people got to follow the example. I mean, I mean, because you got what happens if you got somebody walking into the bus station with an air tank? You know what I'm saying? What happens? You know what I'm saying? What will happen? You know what I'm saying with an air tank? You know what I'm saying? Somebody with on oxygen or something. I mean, you gotta look at all the factors. You know what I'm saying somebody with oxygen tank, somebody with asthma, bronchitis, and stuff like that. Choking. You know what I'm saying outside. I mean, you gotta look at those factors. You know what I'm saying you gotta look at somebody with an air tank. You know what I'm saying. With an oxygen tank. Okay, someone with an oxygen tank or someone that has asthma and bronchitis. Okay, you know, we're not saying that they can't smoke. Go smoke off the property. I mean, off the property, across the street. I'm saying, and that's it. So that's what we're fighting for. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're fight. Fight. Telling people, you know. But I mean, but they don't understand that if somebody with an oxygen tank, okay, huh, So, but I will be calling Serta today and addressing the situations, and stuff that and stuff that's going on. You know what I'm saying? So please share my video, share it all over TikTok and share it all over the place. I don't care. But I mean, hey, I mean, I have the right to complain. Okay, I have that right, and yes, and I will be calling Serta later and addressing these issues. You know what I'm saying? So because it's not right. I'm saying, people, the pe- the bus riders, they deserve to ride the bus peacefully. Okay, they deserve to ride the bus peacefully. You know what I'm saying, and that's it. And that's basically all I have to say right now. But I'm going to switch over to the train now. Um, for what I understand, the I'm going to get off off of this a minute. So all right. So what I want to say is that well, the train is not going to be until the end of the year. Okay, so what I did find out, okay, so when I messaged my good friend, my good friend, oh, really? I also heard that I heard project manager for the South Coast Rail got fired. The MBTA needs a new ownership ASAP, and I just went went Taunton Station was closed beginning completion. Well, we do also need a project manager too. Okay, and project manager got fired. For some reason, but we don't know how he got fired, but he did. Um, and yeah, the project manager got fired. We need a new project manager. So SRTA, I mean not SRTA, MBTA. I get confused. So MBTA is not going to be. It's not going to. They're not. Well, the Taunton project is not going to be finished until at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? So, and but my guess is that it's going to take a long time uh, for them to actually get uh, a project manager. So that needs to be addressed too. You know what I'm saying? You know, that issue is with MBTA, so that needs to be totally addressed. You know what I'm saying? So, and we also, let me see here. See what's going on here. Uh, uh, yeah, so that also needs to be addressed. You know, we have to address that. You know what I'm saying? So, if anybody has any comments, or if they want to chat or something, they want to know, they have any comments about SRTA, or if they have any comments about what I talked about here today about SRTA, you guys can leave it on the chat. You know what I'm saying? And just let me know what you think. You know what I'm saying? What you think that should be done. You know what I'm saying? Um, so we got to get the bad element off the bad element, off the uh, uh, out of the bus terminal. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's really causing it is the bad element. You know what I'm saying? So the bad element is the ones that are really causing the issues. You know what I'm saying? For the good people. You know what I'm saying? That ride the bus. You know what I'm saying? And So we have to make everybody safe. You know what I'm saying, so it's up to SRTA to step in and actually do something about it. You know what I'm saying, you know, because I love riding the bus, man. You know what I'm saying? My family loves riding the bus. You know, people love riding, you know, the bus, you know, and but we can't, you know, we can't have, you know, this stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? Music playing, blocking doorways, blocking back doors, you know, standing in front. I think it was one time, yeah, I was on the New Bedford bus, and a girl was vaporing on the bus, and I saw it, and my asthma kicked in quick right away. You know what I'm saying, and I did tell the bus driver. You know what I'm saying, so I'm hoping he heard me, and I'm hoping that he makes a report and does something about it. You know what I'm saying, but you know, people can't be standing up. You know what I'm saying, you know, up in that yellow line like that. You know what I'm saying, you know. People can't be, you know what I mean, doing that. People, there's seats to sit down. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can ask somebody to sit next to them, you know, or you can stand back away from the yellow line because the bus drivers, they have to focus on the street. They have to focus. You know what I'm saying? You know, they do have to focus. And that's me. You know what I'm saying? So, um, but people need to be safe. You know what I'm saying? And that's my right to say that. You know what I'm saying? And this is my right to you know, do a video on this. You know what I'm saying? People need to be safe. You know, and I get it. We got too many things going on in the world, but other people need to be safe. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you know, and let me tell you, and I also want to thank SRTA, Serta, for the Sunday services. Thank you for that, and I appreciate that. And also, I also want to commend them. Thank you for saving us money, paying for the uh, you know, giving us, you know, I know taxpayers have to pay for that, but thank you for doing that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. You know, the free ride. Thank you for that too. You know, and yes, you know, because I mean, well, the grant, you know, the federal grant is the one that, you know, when Sutter got that's what paid for the free ride and stuff. It was the grants. You know what I'm saying? So, but I want to thank SRTA for that. You know what I'm saying? You know, and thank them for the Sunday buses. And you know, and I personally hope you know that you guys keeps Sunday buses. You know, I hope so. You know what I'm saying? That would benefit that would benefit Fall River people that go to work, like myself. You know what I'm saying, and everybody else. People that work on a Sunday at Stop and Shop at shopping centers and stuff like that. You know, people that you know, and it gives what it does is it gives the elderly something to do. You know what I'm saying? It does. It does give them something to do, and that's pretty awesome. You know what I'm saying? You know, it does. It gives the elderly something to do, and I think um, I think it's awesome. You know what I'm saying, for me, I think it really is. You know what I'm saying, and so I mean, I hope you know things calm down over there at the terminal, so people can actually be safe. Stay safe and you know to ride the bus. You know what I'm saying? You know, it is. I mean, and you know, I know. I mean, you know, but we have to get rid of the bad element that goes there. You know what I'm saying? So, so we'll see what happens in June or the 1st of July when the buses go back being paid again. We'll see what happens. But again, I want to go back to the train now. But the train is not going to be until after the end of the year. I just want to let everybody know that. So something happened. I don't know what happened in Boston. I don't know what happened in Taunton. You know, they need a project manager. You know what I'm saying? They do. You know, They need a project manager, to fix all of this. You know what I'm saying? All this actually stuff, that's going on. So we do need a project manager. That's a definitely, you know what I'm saying? And it's going to be hard to find a project manager. You know what I'm saying? I think MBTA had so many project managers, and stuff is not really getting done. You know what I'm saying? And it's not. You know what I'm saying? And getting back to Coogan too, you know what I'm saying? He's another one. Um, and Ken Fiola too, with his Ken Fiola too. Oh boy, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we have to have our market rate housing. You know what I'm saying? And again, and I've already said this about 100 times. You cannot put tourism in here unless you get rid of the crime first. Okay, people are not going to want to come in here. They want to put Bluebird in here. Bluebird's not going to come in here. Tourism is not going to come in here. I'm going to tell you right straight from the horse's mouth, and that's me. You're not going to have. You can't bring in tourism inside a city that's got crime, that is full of crime, stabbings, shootings, and everything that goes on here in the city of Fall River. Okay, you can't. It's how they say it. You can't have that. Okay, you can't. Okay, you cannot put tourism in here. Okay, I don't care how much you try. You can't. You cannot do it unless you get the crime straightened out. Okay, you can't. Okay, so I mean, and if you don't get the crime straightened out here in the city of Fall River, Mr. Coogan, so let me tell you, the people are not going to want to come here. Okay, they're not going to want to come here because I'm going to tell you why they don't want to. Again, I mean, you're hoping, okay, that people come here. People are not going to come here because of the crime that goes on here in the city of Fall River. I'm out there and about. I see what goes on, okay, and I'm like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Mayor Paul Coogan says, there's no crime here in the city of Fall River. Okay, there's no new crime going on, but like I said, there's no new crime going on here in the city of Fall River. Well, there is new crime going on here in the city of Fall River. Okay, there is new crime going on here in the city of Fall River, whether you know that or not. Okay, so there is. I mean, I'm out there and about. I work. I get home from work. I see things out there. It's unbelievable. I'm like, wow. The mayor of the city of Fall River says that there's no new crime going on. Well, there is. There is. He just don't see it because he's not out and about at nighttime. Okay, he's not out and about at nighttime. So I mean, personally, I hope that Mayor Paul Coogan goes out at night and sees what goes on. Go drive around. Go drive around. Probably maybe around 10, 11 o'clock at night. You know what I'm saying? And you'll see it. Okay? See, the thing is with Mayor Paul Coogan, he doesn't see things how we see it. Okay? I lease one time former Mayor Flanagan, okay, walked around the neighborhoods to see what was going on. Mayor Paul Coogan don't do that. Okay? Mayor Paul Coogan don't do that. Oh, well. So again, yeah. Oh, no. Ken Fiola apologizing to his developers. Oh, I mean, he's apologizing to his developers. Okay. So what about the people? What about us? Okay. I mean, he's apologizing to his rich friends. What about us? You know what I'm saying? What about the poor people? I mean, what are we? You know what I'm saying? What about us? I'm saying we actually should be, Ken Fiala should be apologizing to us, not his rich friends and developers. Okay, and no, we can't do market rate housing. No, you can't do market rate housing. No, market rate housing is not going to benefit Fall River, and we already said this, and that's it. Okay, it's not. It's either take the loss. Okay, take that loss and move on. Okay, market rate housing is not going to benefit Fall River. Okay, and it will not benefit Fall River. Okay, because you want to know why it won't benefit Fall River? Because the people from Boston, they're not going to want to come down here. They're not going to want to come down here. So, okay. So if the train comes here, when the train comes, okay. It's how they say, the reason why the people don't want to come down from Boston because it's cheaper down here. But the people ain't gonna want to come from Boston down here. No, of course not. Because you want to know why? Because it's going to be expensive. So they're going to say, well, why should we go down to Fall River when we can stay up here in Boston? So does it make sense to have market rate housing? Does that make any sense to have market rate housing? It don't make any sense, okay, at all. So, like I said, Mayor Paul Coogan, you're only benefiting your rich friends. That's all you're benefiting from. We're not benefiting from all this nonsense. They're the ones that are benefit from it. We're not. Okay? So we live in a poor section and we still have a homeless crisis. Okay? Our roads are deteriorating, okay, because of your nonsense, your lack of spending, okay? So all nonsense, okay? This is all nonsense, okay? I would expect something. I would actually expect something, okay, better from you, okay? I would expect something better from you. Hey, let's deal with let's deal with the homeless problem first. Then we'll deal with road with our infrastructure that the roads are deteriorating here in the city of Fall River. I went to New Bedford, okay, and let me tell you something. And I'll tell you, instead of using cement, why don't you guys use brick? Put brick down, okay? Use brick, okay? Use the brick, and yeah, I mean, if you use the brick, it's better if you use the brick because I'm going to tell you, it lasts longer, okay? Putting down cement, it cracks. During the wintertime, it cracks. If you use bricks, it won't crack. So, I mean, you have to, I mean, there's always possibles. I'm saying there is. There is always possibles that you can that you actually can do. Okay, there is always possible. So I mean, there is always possibles that you can that you can actually do this. Okay, so so if you want to, I mean, if you want to, you can, and it's so if you want to, you can. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's you gotta understand this. You know, and yeah, it's you could use bricks. You know what I'm saying? You can. You can actually use bricks. Um, you get well. I mean, instead of cement, use bricks. You know, I mean, well, I mean, if you want, yeah. I mean, using bricks is actually the best thing. So I mean, I don't know what else to say. I said all I can say. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to you guys. You know what I'm saying? And you guys do what you guys need to do. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I think putting bricks down on the sidewalk would be the best thing. You know what I'm saying? I think it would be the best thing. You know, for Fall River. You know what I'm saying? But and I'm going to say that. But like I said, like I said, I mean, if you don't clean up the crime here, you're gonna have issues. You're gonna have problems. Okay, big, huge problems. And tell me, do you really actually, what am I doing? And do you really actually want to have problems? I'm saying, no, we don't. I mean, we're trying to avoid all the problems. I'm saying, we're trying to avoid those problems, you know. But but I got a few minutes to go. But I'll be on tonight. Actually, yeah, I'll be on tonight. But I just wanted to come on and and straighten some stuff out. You know what I'm saying, and just also uh, oh, jeez. There's a lot of stuff going on here. A woman was fatally struck by Route 195 in Westport on Monday, which is yesterday. She was. That's another update. Massachusetts Governor William covers the cost to install solar in a few live then zip codes. Oh my gosh. Uh, uh, Mass residents now qualified for $5,400 subsidized. Oh my good lord. Um, yeah, a woman was fatally struck on 195 in Westport. That was yesterday, on Monday. The Massachusetts Department says that the response of a male uh, maker of 15.7 around 10:05 p.m. after a woman was struck by a 2010 Ford Fisher. Wow, jeez, that's crazy. Oh, um, gosh, let me see here. Let me see here. Today marks the 5 years since the fire brought to the icon of Notre Dame Cathedral and Nice and destroyed it. Wow. Uh, well, I just want to say that Israel won this round with Iran. So Israel won this round. So there'll probably be more to come. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? So I just want to actually let you know, what's going on. Reasons for, let me see here. What else is going on here? Let me see. Oh, wait, I got something here to read. U.S. fighter jets destroys and Patriots missile shot down loaded with Iranians weapons to shield Israel from the unpretended attack. Wow. Iranian launched a burst of motion at Israel in a unprecedented attack over the weekend. The U.S. used the fighter jet, Patriot missile, and guided missile to help uh, Thor word of the attack. Israel said that it is with a support from its partners and intercepting 99% missiles and drones. The U.S. is helping drones Iran enter unprecedented attacks on Israel over the weekend using the F-15s and F-16s missiles from the Patriot's air defense system and two U.S. Navy destroyers in the Mediterranean. Iran and allies Militants in the Yemen launched a barrage of 120 ballistic missiles, of 30 cruise missiles, and 170 attacks drones on Israel in a massive escalation of the Middle East crisis over the weekend. Israel's officials said that the U.S. as allied forces from UK, France, and Jordan, with the support from Israel, Iran, Dome, and arrows of three systems, intercepted 99% of Iran monetations. However, U.S. officials told CBS News and the Wall Street Journal that the about half of Iran ballistics missiles manufacturing and failed to launch. A U.S. Air Force F-15E Strike Eagle from the 335 fighter Esquadron proper of landing after flying training soft. U.S. Air Force photos by Teach and Sergeant Jason Robertson of the release. Two requirements of F-15E Strike Eagle, with the U.S. Air Force helping the shoot down about 70 attacks and drones and launching Iran of the dual role and firefighter jets were operated by firefighter pilot and the 494th Fighter Squadron from the 335th Fighter Squadron. Wow. President Joe Biden spoke with the members of the USFC Fighter Squadron and the calls after the failed Iranian attacks, commanding Air Forces pilots for their exploitational squadron after failing Iran attacking, commanding Air Force pilots for their exploitational airmanship and a skill in defending Israel. Both of these squadrons and incredible, absolutely incredible. Biden said in a clip that calls the share on X, and you made an enormous defense, potentially saving a lot of lives. Yeah, sure. But an F-16C fighter, Falcon fighter jet assigned to the 119th Fighter Squadron prepares to land at the Nell Air Force Base in Nevada. A fleet of F-16s were also involved in downing the attacks that the drones of missiles are heading for target. Israel and U.S. officials told Air and Air Space Force magazine it wasn't immediately clear if the F-16 was involved in a response where from the U.S. Air Force and Israel Defense Force, as Israel of the largest Operation F-16s outside of the U.S. The Milton Road firefighters for the 50th year and a bullet for engaging air-to-air and air-to-ground combat, allowing it is to locate and intercept targets in all weather conditions. The Army tested fire Patriot missiles and U.S. Army Security Assistant Commander. At least the ballistics missiles launching by Iran was downed by U.S. Army Patriot battery near Erbil, Iraq, and the Patriots' defense system is the mobile missiles to intercept that can reach aerial targets up to 66,000 feet from Patriots can direct track to the intercept drones and cruiser missiles and ballistic missiles. However, the prize defense system doesn't come with a high price tag, totally 1.1 billion, about the 400 million for all battery and about 690 million for the missile, according to the reports according to the reports by the Congressional Research Services. Last November, a Wall Street Journal reports that the U.S. sent more than surface-to-air missiles and systems to position across the Middle East in response to the attack on an American force in Iraq and Syria, and by Iran backing militant groups USS Ally Bark. And the guidance of missiles been destroyed by the USS Ally Bark DDG-51 launched a Tomahawk cruiser missile. Mass Communication Specialist Second Class Carlos M. To of the U.S. Navy VIA gave the image of the U.S. Arleigh Bark and the U.S. Navy guided missile destroyer and led the ships of its class was one of the two warships that shot down 6 Iranians launching a ballistic missile. And the Arlington Buck has been forward to deployed to the rope and Spain and was sealing in the Mediterranean Sea when the Iran launched the mutations at the Israel of the 509 feet long warship further than advanced rather than the sonar system is to detect that engaging targets on about above the water and surface. The first in class U.S. warship equipped with the Navy most modern surface and combat system. Engaged combat system with the engaging system that Arleigh Bark is equipped with a standard missile 3 SM-3 ballistic missiles intercept among the others and can be launched from a vehicle launching system by VLS, U.S. carrier. Wow, that is quite a something there. Whew, my God, yeah, that is that's quite that is quite of of what is actually going on there. So you'll find this on YouTube. Go to my YouTube channel, Forward Media News. You'll find it there, and just let me let just I want to let me think with you um uh, uh of everything I said here today. But so I will be on tonight, later on tonight, and I will be talking about more stuff later. But again, to all sort of employees out there, please be safe. Please be safe out there, and I want to thank each and every one of you for your service. And I want to thank each and every one of you for your service. Be safe out there, because, I mean, it's not a picnic. People disrespectful out there. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? Who anybody is. And but like I said, you know what I'm saying. Uh, if you see something, speak up. If you see something, say something. Okay, don't let it go. If you see it, say it. Okay, let the bus driver know. Bus driver will write a report. I'm saying, on stuff that that you tell them. You know what I'm saying? So, because if you let it go, and you keep on letting it go, then nothing is going to get done. It's just going to keep piling up, piling up, piling up, piling up, piling up. It's like making a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? First you start with the mayonnaise, then you start with the ham, and it's going to keep doing this. Okay? When it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and then you have a whole roof full of sandwiches, you can't control it. So you have to get a handle on all these issues that are happening over there at the bus terminal. So I want to thank everybody for watching my show, and just be safe out there. And again, I want to make sure that one of those CERTA's employees, the CERTA employee, I want to make sure he's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a young guy, he's got a family and stuff like that. I cannot reveal his name, and I won't. So I hope he's okay. And we'll be asking around. We'll be asking to see if that CERTA employee is okay. You know what I'm saying? So, but take care, everybody. Have a great day. We always and we're always going to have issues. No matter where we go, we're always going to have issues. So issues are going to pop up everywhere, but it's just trying to get a handle on it. You know what I'm saying? So that way it doesn't get worse. But take care, everybody. Have a great day. So I'll have to end this like this.